Hello there, ladies and Jimbo men. Welcome back to another very special episode of Jimbo TV. Finally got the table that I've been filming these things from built again. I pushed a bunch of stuff out of the way. I'm sure you can see a whole bunch of crap piling up in that closet over there because it's temporary storage at the moment, but at least things are starting to normalize around here. It was a crazy month full of just, getting stuff done, doing all the fencing, the yard work, all that stuff to get it ready for the dog. If you're a member of the Jimbo TV Knife family on Facebook, you know all about that. And if you're not, you should be. You should click the link below and check it out. I've been having so much fun hanging out with everybody. That's been my one way to keep in touch with people as I've been kind of offline off YouTube for the past month. And one of the people I've been keeping in touch with is Gary, who had me receive this gorgeous, let's take it out and I'm sure you'll agree, gorgeous Northfield unexcelled stag, or natural stag, that's right. That's what it says on there. I remember reading it last night. I just saw the N and said Northfield out of nowhere, but man, do I love these huge, easy open notches. This is a serialized number 25, which, man, people, if you collect them, there are some people who are all about these all about these 25 patterns. I had someone say to me that if I saw any at the Oregon Knife Show, that they'd pay me eBay prices, and I'm sure she's drooling at the sight of this stag one that's serialized number 7. Now, very cool thing about going down to that knife show was I actually got to meet Chris. You'll see here, Christine Tucker signed this, and she, when I introduced myself to her, said, oh yeah, I'm actually kind of a fan of GEC. I busted out my whole collection, and she goes, yeah, well, if you ever see any serialized knives, that's my signature. And I go, yeah, I know. Obviously. So that was a pretty cool experience. I posted a picture of her sitting at the GEC table, plus all the other cool knives and knife makers that I met down there. But yeah, Gary, this is a serialized piece. They paid extra attention to it. Look how nice the stag, the shield sits in that groove of stag. It's just really, really something else. Brass liners, brass pins, looks great. Superb. Awesome little 3 knife, and with the easy open, how it's so big it fits your entire finger in there. Man. 25s are a cool little pattern. I love my sheep's foot. The long pole looks nice on there too with the machine swedge grind. So, Gary, another win for you, buddy. But we got a few wins coming up here for Brian. I just, wanted to show these knives again real quick before I send them out to the UK. These are 2 guys. I've had Brian's Trestle Pines and that beautiful, what was the wood again? Maple. Give it another little show because it was outside last time. Maybe it'll pick up some different light now. He had me get 2 other knives from Shatton Morgan. Queen. I said, I didn't even know what Trestle Pines was, and then I realized, oh, looking at the box, this is just a Trestle Pines. Here's the Shatton Morgan. You can basically tell. It's kind of like Northfield versus Tidiute versus, whatever. Queen has a few different finishes, a few different brands that they release the knives under, and different quality levels and stuff, so just correcting myself there a little bit on that last video. Let's check out this little 2-bladed Shatton Morgan. No box on this guy, but the description said it was part of a collection. I think it was 3 7/16 closed. Classic Shatton Morgan shaker shield. Some really nice brass liners in there too. Digging that. Doing great on time here. It's pull this baby out. Ooh. Nail breaker a bit. Awesome. Queen, man, I love the I've said it before. I really do love that classy queen Q with the crown above it. Very snappy. Cool. This one has a very cool nail nick. It almost looks like a long pole. Doesn't extend all the way out there, you know, and you could see it taper up in as it terminates up here. So it's real deep here, and then it's kind of shallow right here. So that's interesting. Never really seen anything like that before. Otherwise, it's pretty standard muskrat. Oh man, dude. Ah, do you see that? Jeez, kind of a nail breaker, this thing. But obviously, incredible walk and talk when that happens. Some people like these nail breaker knives, but me personally, oh, this one's killing me. Okay. Show off the etch on this. That was like a fucking 9 on that pen. Jeez, sorry for the cursing, but my thumbs are hurting now. I gotta go like clip my nails. Just show that off a little bit. You know, for a two-bladed pattern, it's pretty thick in the hand. It's really thick, robust knife. Some really nice dark red jig bone on there. Got this thing for a steal on eBay. Oof, man. Strong. Strong, strong. What's that kind of look like? Slim dog leg pattern, kind of like the Beagle 18 kind of thing. Coyote, whatever you want to call it. Moving on, he got one more. These two are for Brian, and we got one more. Brian, you've been scoring hard with me, buddy. Sorry for delaying your knives like this, dude, but hopefully I'm giving them the proper view and proper send-off. Man, okay. Okay, buddy. Out of the three, this might be the real winner. Black and gold wood. That the Shatton Morgan, the shield on this one is not as flush. Kind of wonky in there, actually, to be honest. But the wood is so incredible. Really have to excuse that. Some cool bolsters. I like how they're angled like that. Pinched, single line of fluting. Very pinchable and awesome. Wharncliffe blade. Only 1 of 30 on the etch, it says. And again, for oh man, killing me with these freaking. Oh man, that's quite the spay. So check that out, guys. Something different. Something different on a spay blade. Look how angled down that is. Normally a spay blade will terminate a lot more in the. Pull out my New Day here. That's how I prefer my knives. A nice 15 with a 5 pull. Normally that spay will terminate, or, you know, this is, and it's got such a huge upsweep. I don't even know if you could really call it a spay. It just kind of reminded me of one at first glance, but man, it's kind of a hybrid. It's like a spay point, drop point, sheep's foot thing, man. Crazy. But this is a pretty wild blade config together, man. Like it a lot. Very comfortable in the hand. I haven't really seen a GEC pattern that's this shape and size. And I gotta say, I like it. Very cool. Feels really good when you choke up all the way and can get that in there. So, yeah, these 4 knives, glad I was able to show them all again one more time. And they're all going out to the UK. Thank you guys for giving me the chance to show these off a little bit, get them in my hands, check them out. Thank you all so much, especially the international guys who helped me out win the Bark River grinding competition from, let's see how much time I have here. Gotta wrap this up. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the next video, but these ones are going out. Guys, if you want to see more, check out more Jimbo TV, always stay up to date with these knives, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon that you need to so you get the updates. Go ahead and like the video if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, another episode of Jimbo TV. See you guys.